You know what my favorite thing about The Kiss of Deception is? It is that it has one of the strongest female characters in young adult fiction, and she is not strong in any way related to what she can do physically. If you didn't know, The Kiss of Deception follows Jessalia, a young princess who has been engaged to what she thinks is an 80-year-old man and has then decided to run away from her wedding. She is then pursued by the prince of this country that she was supposed to marry, who is much closer to her own age than she was led to believe, and an assassin from another country who wants to kill her to destabilize her home country. There is so much shit she goes through in this book. But what I love about it so much is that, yes, she can throw throwing knives, but it's not really useful very much, and what makes her strong is this inner power to power through all the horrible things she goes through. The amount of death she experiences, the amount of loss, and she just soldiers on. When her brothers say, "You were always the strongest among us," you believe it 100%. Her skills as a character is basically being really smart, being extremely good at learning languages, and being hard worker. She's not particularly skilled in anything else. But, oh, well, she's been trained by her brothers to hunt, and it's really funny in the beginning of the book when the prince and the assassin are trying to track her down, and the assassin is going, "I am going to kill her slowly. Before this, I was going to be nice about it, but not now. She has pissed me off with her trail, and I have fallen for so many of her sidetracks. This is starting to be embarrassing." And the prince is pretty much the same, except he's not trying to kill her. And yeah, the book has a love triangle, and I actually love the character, the guy she didn't end up with, even more than the guy she did. But I am 100% on board with them being the main couple. Yeah, I'm not going to spoil any more of that, but I highly recommend this book, and the audiobook is amazing. Let me just... Chapter 1.
Chapter 1. Today was the day 1,000 dreams would die, and a single dream would be born. Chapter 3. The Prince.
I cinched the buckle on my pack. I had enough to get me by for 2 weeks, and enough coin in my bag if it should take me longer. Surely there would be an inn or two along the way. She probably hadn't gotten much farther than a day's ride from the Citadel.
Chapter 4. The Assassin.
I'd gladly do it myself, but I need to return to my duties in Venda. You'll be in and out in a day. She's only a royal, after all. You know how they are. And only 17 at that. How hard could it be to find her? I had smiled at the Commissar's summation of royals, but an answer wasn't necessary. We both knew it would be easy.
I just wanted to give you a little taste, because I was worried that if you just got an excerpt from some site, you would only get to hear what she sounds like. And I think that would be a tragedy. Tragedy. Because I think the men are voiced so well. Another thing is, the first time I read this, I had real problems telling who the assassin and the prince were from her perspective. Because I might be wrong in this, but they don't really use the characters' names. They just say the assassin and the prince. so you are always a little bit confused on which one of them is which. Or I might not have paid attention enough. There are 3 books in this series, and they are all fantastic. No, seriously, this is so good.